everybody, welcome back to another week of Zodi's Universe. I'm your girl Zodi. Welcome back. I hope everybody had an awesome week. I hope everybody went out to vote yesterday, since yesterday was election day, and we are still trying to figure out who's going to be governor of Georgia. And I want to say congratulations to all the Democrats, women Democrats that won yesterday. That's an awesome thing to be proud of. And also, the Democrats have the House, so that's also a great thing for us. But in spite of that, we are going to be reading poetry, discussing politics and society and everything. But before we go into that, again, everybody, again, please go get yourself a nice little copy of my amazing book that I wrote with my two hands. And I used my brain to write all these amazing thoughts that came out of me, and I made it into a wonderful book that I feel like is very inspirational and amazing and wonderful, and it's great. And I will yet again put the link at the description below. So let's get into some poetry reading for y'all. This one is called Breaking News World. Breaking news world. The world we live in is dying of thirst, dying of what is yet to come. Breaking news world. She broke up with so-and-so. Breaking news world. Who gives a fuck? Because I have zero. Because my eyes are open. Breaking news world. Wake up. Wake up to society. Wake up to what's in front of you. More blood on the streets. More people are dead. More people are homeless. Breaking news world. We are controlled by social media in its dark ways. Breaking news world. We need to change our ways. We need to break our barriers. We need to help our community, help ourselves. We are so in tune with what others are doing. We are not in tune with ourselves. Breaking news world. We need to open our eyes to see what surrounds us. It's not all about what they are doing. It's all about what you are doing. Breaking news world. Open your eyes to the world that is changing. Breaking news world. If we don't wake up, we might close our eyes and the world might be dead. Okay. So, and like I said, we're going to read 3. So I have 2 more for you. All right. So this one is called Clones to the World. Do I sit here and watch the world crumble before my very eyes? Crumble into ashes of nothing. Are we still brain dead to a world that is dead? Or are we just faceless zombies? Or are we just clones of ourselves? Being controlled by the ones that say that we are in control of our minds. Is there a seeing eye above us? That we are too blind to see? Are we under mind control? Are we just mind puppets? Is it irony? Is it the truth? Are we just eating the lies that they spoon feed us? Is it a vision of our future? That the world is slowly crumbling? Are we still unawake? Or are we falling into a deep sleep without even knowing what's in front of us? Do I have to be getting choked by the police just so you can see? Or do you constantly pull out your phone just to solve the grief? Why do they still fight for our lives to be free? Do we even have freedom of speech? Or did our ancestors choose to be slaves so that we can be dead in the streets? You see, it doesn't make sense to me that it's constantly hard for people to just sit down and eat. Every day when I wake up, my heart bleeds to the world of negativity. Is it so hard for the world to find peace within humanity? I constantly sit here and I think to myself, the truth has to come to light because the world is falling apart. It crumbles right in front of me. I have no tears left for the world that lets itself crumble and that has been dead at my feet. So the last one that we are going to read is called If You Don't. If you don't speak, no one will listen. If you can't yell, how can anybody hear you? If you don't ask, then how can anybody help? To open your mouth is to open your heart and soul so people can understand your feelings. Is your mind open? Is your heart open to new possibilities, to your own imagination? How can you love if you don't let them in? How can you teach if you can't be taught? Will your mind be open? Are you fully awake? Are you willing to walk your own path? Are you willing to reach that stepping stone? How can you guide others when you don't have any self-guidance? Are you willing to speak your own truth? If you don't speak, no one will listen. My mouth is so full of words that it's hard for me to scream. If I speak my words, will anybody listen? If I speak my truth, will anybody listen? If I write my words, will anybody read them? In spite of election day yesterday, I really wanted to get into like kind of my mindset of how I feel, how the world is, since obviously I do live in how, the United States is as of right now. Yes, it's good that we, have the House as far as the Democrats goes, but there's still issues that need to be dealt with regardless of if we have the House or not. And I feel like, I'm not that like politically in tune, but I know I need to be because I live in America and I need to be more knowledgeable of that. And I also feel that more people need to be more knowledgeable of how our system is being controlled in the White House. Because if not, then we're not going to know what's going on. We're not going to know the laws that's been taking place. And I feel like it's important for everybody to know and learn more about that. And I know I need to know and learn more about that so I can teach others to be more in tune with it. Because as of right now, I feel like, and I've been saying this on and on about how our chief, whatever you want to call him, I don't consider him, I never did consider him my president. And I feel in my mind that he, again, is the worst president that I have ever seen since I've been born and been able to go out and elect anybody. So, in a sense, I wrote those poems because when I look at the news and I see stuff like that, police brutality, people getting hung for no reason at all, just because, the color of their skin. And I'm like really close to the fact that I'm terrified of what's going to happen after the House Democrats investigate Donald Trump. Like, what's going to happen after that? Because that's my insight of, I want to know what's going to happen. Is anything good going to come out of this? Is anything bad going to come out of this? Because I feel like I need to be more in tune of what's happening with either healthcare, what's going on with the LGBT community, because I do have friends that are lesbian or gay, because I'm concerned about them too. So I feel like everybody needs to be more insightful of what's going on in this United States when it comes to anything, when it comes to laws, when it comes to everything that has to deal with us, because we do live here. And as of right now in Georgia, we still don't know who our governor is, because, tell you the truth, I feel like Kemp just had something to do with those polls. because it shouldn't be taking this long to figure out who our governor is. And I pray to God that Stacey Abrams is our next governor, because that would be a historical thing that could happen for us, because that's never happened for us. And I feel that that would be amazing for us to not only have a female black mayor, but a female black governor. So, and that could inspire so many other people to say, hey, maybe I can be governor one day. And I feel like she has become a inspiration for so many people, not in the state of Georgia, but so many other women. It's so amazing how many women are able to be to that level where they have some say. And it's amazing to see that now as I'm young and not when I'm not here. So it's good for everybody to see that, especially young women at my age or younger, to see, you know, women come up to that certain level of politics. But that's my thoughts on everything as far as yesterday's election. And I really hope that Miss Abrams is our next governor in the state of Georgia. But I'm going to end it on that, guys. And I will see y'all next week. And like I said, I'm going to keep discussing and telling y'all to go buy my book because it's awesome, duh. But I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. I'm yet again sending all my positivity thoughts to everybody. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next week.